riding my scooter down a very pleasant path here. We're very fortunate to have this path here in Bedford, Oregon. It runs from one end of the city to the other. And for those of us on wheelchairs and mobility scooters, this is a dream come true because it allows us to go wherever we want without hassling with traffic. As you can see here, we're going to go right underneath one of the major roads in the city. Makes it a lot safer, a lot more enjoyable, and a lot cooler too. When it's 100 degrees outside in the summertime, it'll be 10 to 15 degrees cooler here on the bike path. Partly because of the creek, partly because of all the shade. I really enjoy this trip, even though it takes an hour to get to the hospital. It's a nice time to just enjoy the nature and relax. You can see here there's lots of pretty scenery. We follow the creek the entire way. A lot of nice water to look at. We're going to pull over into a little turnout here that the city put there and get a closer look at it. There went the turnout. What we're looking at here is the remnants of an old dam. It's for some interesting water effects. But they took the dam out about 10 years ago, but this little stair-step thing, the fish ladder, remains. We're going to go down a pretty big dip here now. It's a lot bigger than what it looks like in the video, and I've got a pretty heavy-duty scooter. It goes about 8 miles an hour, and it strains going up the other side. I sometimes wonder about the smaller scooters, whether they'd make it up or not. But mine does just fine. There's a lot of wildlife along the path. We're going to take a look here in just a second. Yeah, there's a duck. We're going to take here the next scene. We're going to see a couple of ducks, a male and a female. Lots of wildlife, birds. I've seen raccoons. Quite a variety of wildlife to look at. Like I said, it's very, very relaxing. Good way to de-stress and have a tough day. The bike path also goes through several parks. Here's the largest of the parks. It's called Bear Creek Park. It's a wonderful place to take the children. You'll see here in just a moment. They have lots of playground equipment. Very, very popular place for the kids. I've taken my kids here many times as well. This is also where I get off of the bike path to go to the hospital. Head down the sidewalk, way to the hospital. Once we get there, you're going to see a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I only go 8, so there's no way I can speed, but I do get teased a lot by the nurses. And this is what I like best about the hospital and the scooter. You don't have to find a parking space. You just drive right on in. We're going to go right into the elevator. We're going to go right up to the 4th floor, and we're going to visit Laura right there in her room. And once there, I can even plug my scooter in and charge the battery while I'm there. Here we go right up the elevator. There's plenty of room for my scooter to go right on in. And then we hit the 4th floor and drive right on out. Now this is Laura's room on the 4th floor. As you can see, she's got quite a view. We took a trip down to the cafeteria. Unauthorized. The doctor doesn't know this, of course, but they have wonderful food at their cafeterias, so we really enjoyed it. On the way back, I took a lot of still photos, so you can see what it looks like without all the noise and the movement. It's a very, very relaxing trip. Here we're going down that big dip in the other direction. A lot of white water to enjoy. A lot of times you can just pull off the side and enjoy the scenery. Here we're actually going underneath the freeway. Like I said, it avoids all of the major traffic. Plenty of places to get off the bike path, though, as it goes through town. There's a picture of my shadow as I'm driving by. Here's another one of the parks that we go through. In a moment, we're going to see one of my favorite parks, Railroad Park, where they have real trains, and you can actually ride the trains. They've restored a lot in the park. It's a wonderful park. And for all the ruralness, there's the mall. We're only a few feet away from the mall, and yet it seems like we're just miles and miles and miles away from everything. Very relaxing. Well, I have to sign off now.